Welcome back to WrestleMania Universe Mode. This is night one. The sun has set, and it almost seems fitting for this next matchup, which has just been announced. It's just been changed. It is now going to be an Extreme Rules match. If this match wasn't going to be insane enough, it's members of the Judgment Day, Damian Priest and Edge, going up against the returning Fiend and the new Uncle Howdy. So we kind of touched on this on previous episodes here, but the Judgment Day, of course, it was pretty much the contention that got rid of Retribution. You can check it all out on our previous Universe Mode. It was Bobby Roode, Rey Mysterio, Edge, Undertaker, Priest. Well, after the breaking up of Retribution, everyone kind of went their separate ways, but Edge, Priest, and Seth Rollins stuck together as members of the Judgment Day. And Kevin Owens, the WWE owner, has been trying to get rid of this group. He put them in a triple threat ladder match, which Edge won the Intercontinental Championship for a time before Seth Rollins won that championship back. Did not create bad blood. So now Kevin Owens has gone out and brought back the Fiend, who we saw a year ago in our previous Universe Mode before 2K22. And we saw Bo Dallas, who is a member of the ECW roster in a previous Universe Mode, had an incredible main event run in ECW, multiple time ECW champion, and even can say he is one of the very few men that has beaten Undertaker at a WrestleMania. Yes, Bo Dallas defeating Undertaker at a WrestleMania in that previous Universe Mode. Well, now he has been rebranded, this Wyatt Six group that has been brought in by Kevin Owens, which he's trying to get rid of groups like Bullet Club and Judgment Day, and then he brings in this Wyatt Six. I don't know, he thinks Wyatt Six is going to be doing his bidding for him. That's Kevin Owens, I suppose. But the Fiend, Uncle Howdy, and they're going to go up against the Judgment Day, as they have been calling them out. Now, this originally scheduled a tag match. Even as we were on the air, this was a tag match. We have just been informed by the owner himself, Kevin Owens, this is now going to be an Extreme Rules match. I'm going to lay out here, and I'm going to let you guys see the entrance, the return of the Fiend and Uncle Howdy.
Gentlemen, the Fireflies are out tonight.
A new form of mind games. Bray Wyatt.
The Eater of Worlds continues to evolve into one of the greatest, both physically and mentally, we've ever known.
Well, before Bray Wyatt actually tamed this part of his psyche, we knew the Fiend was nearly unbeatable.
As the Fiend, Bray Wyatt was able to defeat the likes of Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Braun Strowman, even John Cena.
It also brought him the Universal title.
Yeah, but here's the scary question. What is the Fiend here for now?
The return of the Fiend to WWE. And perhaps even more unsettling, this new Uncle Howdy. What kind of dynamic is this going to bring to WWE?
The Fireflies are out.
And Uncle Howdy has emerged. Howdy looking to collect a debt from the false prophets in WWE. I'm glad I'm not one.
I just figured out how to skip entrances. So, in universe mode, I guess I'll let this play out. In universe mode, my rise everywhere else, it's start or X. In play now mode, it's circle. I was just like, I was hitting all the buttons. I'm like, there's got to be a way. I don't know, you guys want to see it play out. I'll let it play out. I might start skipping them here going forward, though. Just as they get close to the ring, just for the sake of time here for you guys. But we are halfway through night 1 of WrestleMania. What an interesting night. A quick recap if you haven't seen the earlier episodes. Seth Rollins retaining the Intercontinental Championship over Braun Breaker. The Bullet Club is back. Balor, Styles, and Omos knocking off Sami Zayn, Gargano, and Ciampa. High Chief Peter Maivia, the legend, coming in out of nowhere. First time wrestling since, what, the 70s, 60s, 70s, coming in, winning the Battle Royal. The Rock's grandfather, what does he got to say about that in the Bloodline? And then Austin Theory, once again, retaining that United States Championship. And here, Uncle Howdy, the Fiend, against Edge and Damian Priest. And we have on this broadcast as well, the Hell in a Cell is going to lower, and the Undertaker is going to go one-on-one with Angelo Dawkins. But for now, it is Extreme Rules. So just before Hell in a Cell. Plus, we got the Underground match coming up between Asuka and Bianca Belair. A lot of history between the Fiend and Seth Rollins, who's part of Judgment Day. You're seeing this new look for the Judgment Day, a red and black look. Usually Judgment Day, the purple and black, but going with the red and black here. Here comes Damian Priest trying to knock back the Fiend. I think we're all interested to see because we know what Bo Dallas can do. As we mentioned, even at this event with the win over the Undertaker in universe mode. And now coming in, this rebranded as Uncle Howdy. The Wyatt Six, who we saw in the Battle Royal earlier this evening.
Gets lifted into position. Oh, he's searching for something.
The Fiend to bring the weapons into the ring because this has been dubbed Extreme Rules by our boss, our owner, Kevin Owens.
What need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Bringing out that kendo stick means he is truly willing to go to the extreme.
Damage is starting to take its toll.
Whoa, what a spear on the outside by Uncle Howdy onto Damian Priest. Oh, an Edge. Do we call him, is he still Edge? He's always been Edge in our universe mode. Do we call him Cope? Do we call him Copeland? Of course, what a year it's been in universe mode for Edge. Two-time WWE champion. He's basically been the leader of the man that ended Retribution. He was the man directly responsible, him and the Judgment Day. Cover here for Damian Priest onto the Fiend. And the Fiend is able to power out and kick out. But Edge, two-time WWE champion. We got a referee down. He was a tag team champion as well with Rey Mysterio. He's a multiple-time Intercontinental. I mean, he's won every championship in Universe except for the ECW Championship and the US Championship multiple times over. He ended Retribution. And here, oh, we have the Prime Station that's being used right now. Here in a high-profile Extreme Rules match with the returning Fiend and this new Uncle Howdy.
Quick, Saxton, get under the table to protect yourself. Good idea.
Oh my goodness. Priest just missing the table there.
His adrenaline is pumping right now.
Man, can't quite get it.
We knew this was going to be brutal, but didn't imagine carnage like this.
Oh, he's throwing him away. He's getting plenty damage just throwing him around like that. Oh my goodness, Priest though. Reversal by the Fiend. Another reversal by Priest. Fiend sending him back.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
You expect these pins to last much longer.
Here comes Edge. Edge, what's he got? He's got the Fiend up. Oh, and he puts him through the table. Side slam by Damian Priest, the cover on Uncle Howdy. And Howdy kicks out. Edge with the Prime bottle here.
Damian Priest doesn't look like he's letting that distract him from the task at hand.
The hydration. Oh, what a huge spear by Uncle Howdy.
The entire WWE universe is going to have to pick your jaws off the
Oh, face first into the chair goes Damian Priest. Sister Abigail by Uncle Howdy. The cover on Damian Priest and a kick out at 2.
I don't know what type of dark forces Damian Priest called on there, but it worked.
Howdy going to the top.
Oh my God.
May have just caught him with the feet there with Damian Priest. I don't think he got all of it. We're going to see with the cover. Only a 2 count. Look at that, the mandible claw on the outside of the ring. Mandible claw onto Edge. And boy, what an ending this would be for Edge's year in Universe Mode. What's been an amazing year that we talked about. Multiple WWE title, Intercontinental title, tag team titles. And to come in here to WrestleMania and get this loss to a team that, you know, you can't even study this. It's been a year since these guys are here. We don't even know what Uncle Howdy is all about.
We'll take things into the ring.
The Fiend may be thinking high risk.
Fiend going up top.
Something bad is coming his
Oh,
way.
this is going to be dangerous.
From the top.
Oh, huge double axe handle.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather.
What's Fiend looking for? He's going for the Prime bottle again. Meanwhile, Uncle Howdy puts Damian Priest into the table. And Uncle Howdy and the Fiend get the win over the Judgment Day here at WrestleMania. Wow. What a matchup that was. What a fight. Edge putting the Fiend right through the table. But Uncle Howdy took 2 of them, took 2 Sister Abigails onto Priest. Is this continuing in 2K25 Universe Mode?
These teams wanted no rules. The destruction around us is the result.
All right, guys, coming up next. I mean, it's scary. The Fiend is here. Uncle Howdy is here. Coming up next, guys, it is Hell in a Cell. The greatest WrestleMania competitor of all time, The Undertaker, stepping into the ring with a man he knows nothing about. That's going to be Angelo Dawkins, and we're going to talk about how this match came to be in just a moment as I get set up here. Of course, you guys know Angelo Dawkins has been following our Universe mode. He turned on his Street Profit partner, Montez Ford, who is now with CM Punk. Well, he was in the Hurt Business for all of Universe mode. That was MVP. That was Bobby Lashley. That was Angelo Dawkins. They're trying to recruit Omos for a time there. Man, I guess these changes don't save outside of Universe mode. You're gonna have to pardon. I made all these changes to the entrance, and they didn't save into play now, right? I didn't hit save. I don't know, 'cause the entrance did. Anyway, so Angelo Dawkins, he's the Prophet. He was in the Hurt Business. They were running roughshod. Well, guess what happened? Much like Roderick Strong happened to Tommaso Ciampa, Bobby Lashley, MVP, along with Shelton Benjamin, they went down south. They went to Jacksonville. They jumped to a new promotion. They left Angelo Dawkins behind. So Angelo Dawkins leaving the Street Profits, coming to the Hurt Business with a promise of gold, victory, all this stuff. And, well, they didn't win any titles the entire last year in Universe mode. So Hurt Business, they went out of here, and you see the shirt. That means one versus all. Angelo Dawkins basically saying, I'm on my own now. I'm doing this thing on my own. Well, the last month, with everyone leaving, Dawkins on his own, he took it upon himself to go after the biggest in the yard for WrestleMania. Knowing that WrestleMania was coming, knowing that his Hurt Business partners just left him, just ditched him, and went down south. He spent the better part of the last month calling out the dead man. The Undertaker was in the Elimination Chamber matchup at Fastlane for the WWE Championship. But the last month has been Dawkins going after the Undertaker because Dawkins is determined to make MVP Bobby Lashley, who left him to go down south, foolish. And he wants to become one of the few that has beaten the Undertaker at a WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, we talked about Bo Dallas in previous Universe modes. Of course, you guys remember we kicked off 2K22 Universe mode with Undertaker having a match. I think it was with Bobby Lashley, wasn't it? The Undertaker-Bobby Lashley match in Universe mode? Someone fact check me on that. Hey, look at that. I figured out how skip entrance is. So here we go. And, of course, the Undertaker says, if you want to challenge me, if you want to make yourself famous, and look at the attire. I mean, this is kind of what Dawkins wears. Undertaker just immediately going to the floor here. He's going for weapons right away on Dawkins. Very similar attire for Dawkins here and the Undertaker, but that's kind of what Dawkins wore in the Hurt Business. Oh, and now Undertaker. What an opportunity this is for the Prophet, for Angelo Dawkins here. Take on the Undertaker. And it was the Undertaker, like we said, up the ante inside Hell in a Cell. Now, we still have the red Hell in a Cell in this game, which is interesting, because it's not been a red Hell in a Cell for a while. Maybe they'll get that fixed at some point, but this is the default Hell in a Cell. And look at Dawkins taking it to the Undertaker right now. Oh, Dawkins all over the dead man. Again, if you want to help support the channel, subscribe here on YouTube. And if you want to get some bonus, patreon.com/TBSports27 to help support the channel. We got private Discord. You could request videos that you want to see on the channel. You can get early access to videos before they're up on YouTube. So be sure to check out, support the channel. $5 gets you in the door. Patreon.com/TBSports27. If you have a question and you want us to read it live on the air, we have our Ko-Fi, which you can check out the links in the description down below. And now the Undertaker starting to hammer back onto Angelo Dawkins.
Sliding into the ring now.
Can you not pick up the steel steps in this game?
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure.
Maybe not. I'm hitting the button to... No, I guess not. I'm hitting the weapons button. Maybe no steel steps this year in Hell in a Cell. Dawkins trying to avoid the dead man here. Oh, and knocking Dawkins down. And now Undertaker is really about to make Angelo Dawkins famous here. Oh! Steel chair off the skull of Dawkins. And he got him again.
Cover. Shoulders are down.
Covering the Prophet.
Barely kicks out.
Ooh, Dawkins. He might be a little worse for wear in this one here. Big clothesline from the dead man.
Right into harm's way on that exchange. Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Ooh, dragon screw leg whip by Dawkins. How about that onto the Undertaker? Sit down power bomb.
He's still in this.
Dawkins thinking he's going to end this one early. Oh, the Undertaker says, no way, not happening here. Uh-oh. Oh, we've seen this a couple of times here in this matchup. The exchanging fists.
Big shots being fired right now.
I should say at WrestleMania, not so much in this matchup, but they're going back and forth here. Dawkins and the Undertaker. So anyone that was doubting Angelo Dawkins at WrestleMania, at his event, Taker's going toe-to-toe with the Prophet. The Prophet going toe-to-toe with Undertaker. But look at this. He's getting the shots in. Oh, yeah.
Looks like we know who won that exchange.
Oh, what? Oh!
But is it enough?
Was that a knockout blow for Angelo Dawkins? No, it's not.
It was a long 2 count there.
Taker going back to the floor.
The chain link enclosure.
And it must be garbage day because out comes
More metal coming in the ring here. Dawkins trying to meet the Undertaker outside the ring. And sent into the Hell in a Cell. Almost feels like Taker not ready for this one to end yet. Wants to do some more damage to the Prophet. To Dawkins. Fighting back a little bit. That's how eerie these two guys look. The similar attire. You know, the gloves, that's a new look for Dawkins. Maybe trying to channel the Undertaker here a little bit.
Boom! What an uppercut.
He's looking fairly drained.
The way the cell tests your endurance, your resiliency is no joke.
Dawkins putting Taker back into the ring. And another sit-down powerbomb onto the Undertaker. And only a 1 count.
By Dawkins.
He's still got life in this matchup.
Oh, that could be the end of the Undertaker.
That must be it. And a kick out.
No, it's only a 2 count.
Chills have to be running
Oh,
up your
Dawkins
spine.
thought he had the dead man beat.
Taker is able to kick out like that.
He thought he had the Undertaker beaten.
Affirming a win might just be impossible.
Smart strategy, attack the knee.
And that's what kind of led to Dawkins originally turning his back on Montez Ford. Was he had an impressive showing like this in the Andre Battle Royal last year. And then he was trying to break out and have that big win, almost like Omos. And he just couldn't break through and do it. Could this be his breakout moment to finally get the big win? Undertaker
A lot has been endured by
avoiding everything in Dawkins.
At this point in the match, there's
Sending, oh, the trash can. Just throws it at Taker.
Insult to injury.
and efforts to bury the dead man continue with that attack.
give a lot of credit to Dawkins. He's meeting every obstacle in this match.
Big running DDT from the Undertaker onto Dawkins.
Sent out of the ring.
And Taker wanting to go back out to the floor. That's what he knows in Hell in a Cell. I mean, he knows. He can say someone's a master at a match that's this dangerous, right? I mean, that's almost like a strange thing to say, but The Undertaker knows every inch of this cell. And when you get outside the ring like that, this is The Undertaker's domain. Oh, but Dawkins. He's been all over The Undertaker in this one. Sending him across the way here.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow.
Dawkins still fighting back. Sending The Undertaker into the floor. Wow. And oh, an Undertaker. I think that's what he was looking to do. Undertaker has broken Angelo Dawkins out of the Hell in a Cell.
Oh, stiff uppercut.
And he's clearly got something.
And that is exactly what Undertaker's looking for as he is climbing. And I think if you're Angelo Dawkins, you got to be smart and stay on the ground in this thing.
What's his plan now?
He is following The Undertaker up to the top of the Hell in a Cell. Dawkins wants to be made famous. He told The Undertaker, make me famous. And he's taking it to The Undertaker on top of the Hell in a Cell.
Every step, every move.
Oh, what a big boot.
Dawkins could be moments away from being beaten.
What a big boot from the Taker. The Undertaker's got him up. And a huge tombstone pile driver on top of the Hell in a Cell.
Turns it around.
But Dawkins somehow able to fight back.
Everything thrown at them. A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Oh! Ooh, I thought that thing was coming down. I thought it was coming down, folks.
Looking to cause as much violence as possible on top of the cell.
That thing is bending. Referee might want to get off of the top of that, too.
Turn your lights out.
Heavy duty right hand.
No caution, no concern for safety, battling in the air. This fight is defying common sense.
Duck under the big boot. Oh, my goodness. Maybe you can get a pinfall on top of the Hell in a Cell. I don't know. Taker bringing Dawkins to the bent part of the cell.
Punch. Nasty. All hell is broken loose on top of the cell. This is only going to get worse.
Oh, he did momentarily. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and Dawkins fights out of the choke slam. And a reversal from The Undertaker.
Performing that move on the ground is already dangerous, but up there, it's nearly lethal.
I cannot imagine the amount of pain shooting through their body right now.
Taker bringing Dawkins over again.
The time has arrived.
Picking him up and...
Peace.
Oh!
The Undertaker just ended this.
Another tombstone on top of the Hell in a Cell. And they're both down, folks. They're both down.
You can tell he's looking to end this here.
He is going for a third tombstone pile driver.
Tombstone on the Undertaker.
And that cell is hanging on with all it's worth. This is unreal. This is what Dawkins wanted. He said, make me famous. Well, Undertaker's doing just that right now. But Dawkins, despite tombstone after tombstone on top of the Hell in a Cell,
These superstars' bodies must be racked with excruciating pain.
This is the true
Taker.
testament. Who can dig down, pull the lever, and become
Look out.
the aggressor.
Dawkins. Undertaker, I think, really might be wanting to make Dawkins famous. And he has just gotten thrown for the top of the Hell in a Cell.
30 feet! He finally wants to get the hell down from this gruesome
That could be the end of
construction.
Dawkins. That could be it, folks. An unreal matchup here at WrestleMania. I don't think there's a way to... Well, now we're stuck. We're stuck, everybody. There we go. You gotta wait just for Dawkins to get back in on his own. Dawkins, I don't even think he knows where he is right now. Oh, Dawkins, somehow. No. And Angelo Dawkins, he went through hell against The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. Somehow, out of nowhere,
Come here tonight thinking he'd lose.
sneaks out a victory.
This match cannot be undersold.
And now Dawkins can say he is one of the ones to beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. My goodness. We'll see you guys in part 4. Dawkins defeats Undertaker. Wow.